like there's a special way. It's something like, and hold on. There's a way to do it. Here we go. It's like this. These are Hyperdunks. They're from Nike. I think they were made in 2012, and these were the first pair of sneakers that I really got into sneaker culture with. I remember going to the sneaker store and I saw a nice pair of sneakers, and I wanted to buy them. So I remember saving up for them, and then I finally bought them, and I thought that was cool. I can't fit into them anymore. I think they're like 5 sizes too small now, but yeah, I plan to keep these for like most of the rest of my life. Yeah.
I remember in particular, I was in grade school. I wanted to have the chocolate brown colored Pro Ked 69ers. Important, you know. My father got me the black ones, and it was like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, why? You know, and that represented fashion, that represented style, that represented a trend, and it seemed like before knowing what all of those words were, I would say it was important for me, but it was more or less another way of representing yourself with your sneakers.
It's basically become like a social statement now with the shoes that more people are wearing them, more celebrities are starting to wear them, that a lot of people at school like want to be like the cool people.
So it's just like arbitrary. Like I'd rather people feel like they have value within themselves as opposed to creating value by putting on these items. Because I don't think I'll make you happy at the end of the day. I think they've always been popular. I just think, I don't know, with the internet, it's a lot easier to like, I feel like spread ideas or have things take over. And then now they're starting to limit releases. And so that also makes like drives the demand because people want to have that like rare piece. And like back in the day, like when I was a kid, like when I was in 6th grade, I got some LeBron 2s for like $50 on sale. And now, like, I mean, there'll be some LeBrons that go on sale, but not really like that anymore. Like, you can't just walk into any Foot Locker and be like, oh yeah, I want this pair, I want this pair. Now you gotta wait in line and camp and like all that shit. So it's a lot harder to get shoes now. So I feel like that kind of also builds the hype. And with social media, it just spreads the message even further.
I think with the influx of the working class person sort of using athleisure as another category, I think people are wearing sneakers to the boardroom. I think there's a lot more of a dip into athletics because people have decided to represent themselves with using sneakers as fashion.
Sneaker culture is very big in my school. A lot of kids have like $200 to $300 sneakers wearing them around, and usually they're all dirty. Yeah, they don't really take care of their sneakers. If you wear them to school and you try to look cool, then you won't like. It won't look good. Like you just look like not good. Like you just don't. It doesn't make sense not to take care of your sneakers, in my opinion.
I was in a parking lot and this lady blazed me up for the shoes I was wearing. She was like, what are those? Because I got some light up shoes. And that's just what I mean. Like people who are like sneakerheads may like clown you for certain things because they're like in that like culture. But like if you think something's tight, then what the fuck does it matter if like somebody down the road has anything to say about it? So when that lady said it was like really funny to me. Like she was making fun of like me for wearing the shoes, and I was just like, hey.
Kids go up to people in school and go, you know, like, what are those, or something like that. Yeah, a lot of kids are being made fun of, like, if they have, like, a certain pair of sneakers that no one likes.
There will be people who comment on my videos and they're like, I couldn't wear those shoes, I'd be made fun of at school.
I was wearing a pair of Prada sneakers, and a younger gentleman, this was in the locker room of a gym, and he thought he could say something with regard to it not being an authentic shoe. And so I had really, reached a maximum, of schooling, if you will, on this youngster is what he had to know about what I was wearing on my feet. So I took it passionately, to inform him.
Do you think sneaker culture has allowed talking about shoes to become less of a stereotypically girly subject matter?
I would say yes. I think I would say yes.
Now it's gotten into a very like like a manly thing almost, like now. Like a lot of people, like I don't really see girls talking about shoes anymore. But they're in society, they're viewed that way. Like girls like shoes more than men, but now it's kind of the opposite.
In general, guys are taught to be less fashion forward, or that if they're into fashion, it's more girly. Just the way society has brought up both genders to be different. But in all actuality, I don't think any of that shit matters. So
I think girls are more inclined to dress shoes that they can't wear to school or they just don't want to. And then men, you just have sneakers that they can wear to school and show off, and they can start conversations with them.
Women, girls, females, I think they're totally a part of this phenomena of, culture, sneaker culture, and what women are doing in a lot of areas as far as fashion is concerned or anything. I think it's big. I think it's important to reflect on it.